so great to see you.
Bela
as always.
Gandhi.
Thank you for having me. I am so excited about this.
Every
Me
time you
too.
come.
and nervous.
We figured we might as well make it a segment this time. So you always get a lot of questions from our staffers, and you're always so gracious to answer them. So we decided they could actually ask some of those questions. They'll be anonymous, and so you can give them some information.
All
so
right.
They are anonymous. So this first one comes from DJ Mike P. It says, "What does it feel like? Why does it feel like I go on a first date and after the first date, but there's never any commitment?"
That's a big question. I could
anonymous.
take an hour even on its own. But it's who are you picking to go on first dates with? How are you meeting these men or women? Or it could be if you're only getting the first date, what are you doing on that first date that's not resulting in the second date? Could be too much information. Are you drinking too much?
It's definitely a you problem, right?
It is a you problem, whether it's who you're picking or how you're showing up.
Okay.
So they need to come to Bella so that you can identify the problem.
I'm telling you, sometimes in our office, getting someone from date 1 to date 2 pops open the champagne.
Wow.
Right. Because it erodes people's confidence if they can't get the second date.
Okay, here's one. How do I get my partner to do more great things for me, such as grocery shopping, washing the car, like stuff around the house?
That is the age-old question. Number one, ask. And ask nicely. And if you still don't get results, I wanted my husband to fix a cabinet in our house. And I'm like, can you just fix the cabinet? So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna take a different tack. He changed a light bulb above the cabinet. I'm like, wow, it looks so nice in here and bright. The next day, the cabinet was fixed.
What?
You get more flies with honey.
He got motivated.
Exactly. Compliment them. Acknowledge what they're actually doing, and then they're probably going to be willing to do more for you.
Yeah, because they know at the end of the day they might get lucky. I think for sure that's probably how that goes.
How about this one?
All
So
right,
my
Lucky.
Bumble
Let's talk
profile
about
look.
that.
Should I change anything on my Bumble profile? What do we think about this?
All right, let's have a look.
Should I change anything on my Bumble profile?
You should definitely change something on your profile if it needs to be changed. Okay, so
This is also not so anonymous. I know exactly who that is.
Our viewers luckily do not know.
You are a brave woman.
You could have done better with the blur guy. Okay.
That's a staffer that we recognize.
What should you
People out there do
change?
not, so that's
Okay,
fine.
so there were a couple things on there. Mainly, you don't want to have blurry photos. No, I'm just kidding. But one of the things, it said something in there about her having a great laugh, and if you really make me laugh
She
hard,
does.
then I'm going to go, you might get a snort out of that. That's cute if someone knows you.
That's
However,
very
if
cute.
not, in the dating world, all of a sudden, if somebody's swiping on you, we're looking to remember things. It's like, oh, that's the snorter. You don't want to be the snorter, right? It's like if someone's talking about something too much, like, oh, that's dog guy. No, you don't want to be dog guy. You don't want to be the snorter. So just say I have a great laugh, period.
Perfect. All right, so this next one, this next one comes from Krista Green. She says, as times changed, is it all right for a woman to ask a guy out on a second date? That's Krista Green.
Yes. The answer.
Not Krista. Anonymous Krista.
Here
That's
she
Krista.
comes. Here she comes.
Krista,
There's
I asked
watching
it.
out there,
I
Mom.
asked it. I asked it.
Chivalry is not dead. I still think that men should ask women
This is
out
not
on
her
dates.
question. This is not.
Oh, I got the wrong note. I thought it said Krista.
She's like, totally not
I'm
my
sorry,
question.
I thought it said Krista.
So should a
Green.
woman ask a guy
Guess
out?
what? Yes.
Bad
on the
note for the
second
producer.
date, let's say, for example, Krista, maybe, has a good first date, and she hasn't heard from the guy for a couple of days. Do this. It's what I call a nudge text. Just say, hey, hope you're having a great week, right? Now, if he's actually into you, he's going to be like, oh, she likes me, and he'll probably ask you out. But if he doesn't, game over.
But don't ask a question. State it as a statement instead of like, how are you? Or are you having a good day?
You could do it anyway. You know,
Okay.
you just
This
it's
is a
like
good one.
Yeah, because sometimes, and I see a lot of this in our practice, right? You'll go out with the guy and you think it's a great date. And he might walk out of there thinking, I'm not sure if she really liked me. And he's like, I'm not up for another rejection. But so if he's like, nah, I don't think she liked me, but I thought she was cool, then if you send him a nudge text, most likely, I had a client get married because of this. She had a great date with a guy, thought it was awesome. The guy was super shy, and he didn't text her. It was 4 days later. I said, send one nudge text. They are now married.
Interesting.
yay.
There you go.
Married
See,
in
I'm
Chicago.
so direct.
So
I would
send
have been
a
like,
nudge
when we're
text.
going out,
One.
I would have been so direct.
Yeah.
I'm
Right?
really direct.
Hey, we're doing this again,
That's
right?
me. I'm like, so what do you want to do next? Like, I would just go for it. But that shows for me that's not the right guy if they can't handle my directness.
Well, there you go.
He would love your directness.
Directness.
All right, so
Absolutely.
you know what we need to do? Get me together for Jordan's rules, and we could have that dream team thing. It'll be
Let's
like
do
it'll
that.
be like Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan. All right, log on to smartdatingacademy.com for more information.